Hello, hello, it's Beatty Boy. B-A-T-T-I-E, John Beatty. For those of you who don't know, of course, we backdate videos for quite some time. The video, short today, is brought to you by, as usual, the British People's League. That's BritishPeoplesLeague.com. I like to stress that as friends of the British People's League that usually help, but money's tight. So I had to go from my pension last a few months. But hey, no sense crying about it. If I don't like doing it, I don't have to do it, do I? We're going to call today's broadcast Still Connecting the Dots. Connecting the Dots. That, at this stage, October 1st, 2024 is about all I can do. Cry my age, boo hoo hoo. But connecting the dots, very important. A unique feature on Facebook. Remember, use the users. A unique feature on Facebook is the down memory lane. It's quite useful for us here because it is to do with a story that I put on here maybe 3 years ago, and it pops up with an anniversary, whether it's the second year or whatever. And they're usually good paragraphs, like there's a news story on this week, repeating the memory of last year, the protest by families and parents against the, how do I put it, the people who like being queer and sucking in our children. And so that paragraph popped up the other day. So if I want to add to it, I do, but if not, it refreshes the memory of what's going on in the last year, sometimes more than that. So it's really good because the atmosphere doesn't change much. With the left in politics, they keep increasing. I'm not going to get into the American zoo, the Canadian zoo, not quite as bad, I suppose, almost. We, I'd say we, friends of the British People League, we want you to know that we're keeping track of world affairs, but there's not much to add to it. And the internet, yes, it's been a detriment, a negative, in that it promotes the garbage going on in the world a lot quicker. But on the other hand, we can communicate quicker, as we all know. Your network of friends, whatever city or town you're in, like the British Canadian group in Lethbridge, Alberta. They're still fresh and new out there. Now, there's an interesting development. I have to tread lightly. I don't want to get smeared as a Nazi or whatever. Now, there's a town, Goderich, in Western Ontario, north of Grand Bend Beach, swimming and so on. Now, they have someone in the outskirts of Goderich, young person who has a farm. Well, I preached for years. We're going to have get-togethers on farms on our own properties. That way we can say what we want, do what we like. Well, they sent out a blurb that they had a get-together indeed a couple of months ago. A young couple on a farm, the outskirts of Goderich. So they did their thing. Oh, the enemy camp tries to hint, shades of darkness, because they had a free speech rally on their 100-acre farm, the outskirts of Goderich, Ontario, Canada. Apparently it was pretty good, and this is a reversal. This is a first. That's why you have too much smears on it in the enemy camp. The first one I'm going to say is, instead of Canadian patriots going down to American rallies, oh, this is the reverse. From Wisconsin, for goodness sake. Fantastic. So I had over 100 people for a few days. They sent notice out. Now, I didn't want to rebroadcast it. I don't want the uh, the advertising that is sent out. I just don't want to be linked with some of the real off the beat end types. We got a hard enough time trying to appeal to ordinary, normal people without drawing in the rough types. Having said that, I got a smirk coming up. I was drawing some personal story. But well, being a widower, whatever you want to call it, bachelor of my own, I explained the home caregiver had to go back to her family south of here. So I'm pretty well on my own. And you talk about sorting out the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I get as cheap a snack as I can at the local hotel. But how do you weed out the rough element? Well, you can't. Just sit across from the whatever. Well, likewise with contacts within my political circle of British Canadian patriotism. I had to weed out some real rough types. That's very nature. We need the rough types. Boy, my younger days, the rough types kept me from getting beat up by mobs of communists sometimes. So I said, watch for good people. I still have good contact with you good ones that like. You click the like button. You like some of our points on John B's Facebook. And if you knowledgeable that I am still alive, I'm doing my best to sound normal. The packets of pills still do their job, which is good. Now, I'm really not intending today to do it as an information service, the Dinosaur News, because you get that around the world all the time. So I just want you to know, oh yes, we'll give a plug for Candor, our friends in Britain, the motherland, CANDOUR, candor.org.uk. You have to tap on a couple of shows, candor.org.uk. Well, that's going to be it for today. It's October the 1st, 2024. Still Connecting is the title of today's shows. Until our November taping, goodbye for now. Rule Britannia. God save King Charles. Thank you.